Welcome back, everyone. So this will be a watch me work video, but I'm going to quickly share the Artemis nail drill with you guys from MelodySusie. It's a rechargeable cordless nail drill, and I think you guys are going to want to see this one. It's a new one from them. It's very inexpensive, and I'll explain it a little more as we go. And so I'm going to open up the box, and I will have the volume up once in a while just so that you can hear what this nail drill sounds like. And yeah, so let's just get into the box and check out everything you will receive if you decide to purchase this specific drill. So it looks like it has a user's manual, and I am not going to go through all of this manual right now, but there is an index, so it makes it easy to find things you need to know about this specific nail drill. And there is a whole bunch of sanding bands, and these look like maybe they're fine or medium sanding bands, but you do get a whole bunch. And of course you get your standard bits, which looks like there's 6 of them, and some of them are diamond bits. You get a mandrel bit, and I think that's like a pumice type bit. I'm not sure. But anyways, I haven't seen that one in one of their kits before, but it looks like the standard ones. And of course, you're going to get the power cord, which I'm pulling out right now. And it's a long power cord, which is always nice. So if you're charging or you have to plug it in while you're working, you've got lots of cord. And there's the little piece. Now this is going to go on the side of the drill. I'll show you that after. And they also have a stand for the actual handpiece, which is nice, an extra one. So let's look at the handpiece. So it's white and pink, so it's matching the actual drill itself. You'll see that when I pull that out. I love pink, as you all know, and this one is going to be pink. So I'm really happy about that. So it's a really nice handpiece. It's a little thicker, just below the pink. And now I'm just going to show you, it does have a locking mechanism. So I unlocked it. I went to the left. Now to lock it back up, I put it back in and to the right. And as you can see, it locked nicely. So that's good. And of course, that's the end. That's going to go into the unit itself when you're ready to file. So I am pulling the actual base of it. And of course, like I said, it's that really pretty pink. And this is where you're going to put in the piece to put your handpiece in. And it just slides in really nicely. And you can have it on your desk like this. Now I want to show you, I'm going to freeze it here. You can actually use it for right or left-handed people, so that's nice. And of course it's got the clip, which you can clip it onto your pants. It's a very lightweight so far, so it'll clip on there nicely. It's got the power, it shows you the charging, the output, and the on-off switch, which will go to 30,000 RPMs when it's fully turned all the way to the left. So now I'm going to grab the handpiece and we're going to plug it into the output, and I'm just going to move the box aside and let you hear it. So that was 30,000 RPMs at full speed, and it doesn't vibrate a lot, which is nice. So I had it on forward. Now I'm going to put it in reverse and turn it on. Now I'm going to put it in the holder and show you. You could put it on your desk like this when you're working. It's nice and compact. It doesn't take up a lot of room. And of course it's nice because it is rechargeable. You don't have that cord to worry about. And now I'm just going to show you the handpiece on the other stand. I probably would do it like this. It would be easier to grab, I would think, if it was on my desk. So there's the input. That is for charging or the power cord. You could use it, say, if your charge was gone, you could have it plugged in. Or you can charge it, which it takes 2 to 2.5 hours to charge, so it's really quick. And I think, if I remember correctly, it stays charged for 8 hours. There's no meter on the unit to tell you when your charge is done, but it does last a long time. And you can see here now it's charging, the red light is on, and I think, if I remember correctly, it goes to green or it goes off when it's fully charged, but it doesn't take long to charge. So right away, I'm going to use it on a client. I really want to try it out so you guys can see how well it works and if it is worth purchasing. So there it is. And I'm not using a bit from the kit. I chose to use a different bit. So you won't hear any sound until I get to the thumb, and then I will turn the volume up so you can hear the unit when I am actually filing off her color and checking for lifting. So right now I'm just gonna shorten them, and it's probably about the regrowth that I am taking off, not a whole lot. And then I'll get into removing the top coat, the color, and checking for lifting, so you'll see how well the drill actually works. And of course the bit does help too if you have a good bit, but so far so good. I'm finding it's really smooth so far, not a lot of vibration. I do like the handpiece. I like the silicone on it. It would just make it so you would not have any heat from the handpiece, which is nice. I like it because it grips nicely, so like my hand isn't slipping at all, which is really nice. And now removing the color, you can see I am doing it very quickly, so the drill is working great so far. I'm gonna do the rest of the nails. I do speed it up a little bit, I think, but I just kind of wanted to see how long it was going to take to do the removal. And when I get to the thumb, I will have that volume up like I said before, so you can hear the drill when it's working. So the next couple nails had some lifting, so you may see that when I'm working on them, and I want to get rid of all of that, and this drill does a good job of helping me remove that quickly. So now I'm going to turn the volume up loud so that you can hear the removal on the thumb. hopefully that was helpful hearing the sound of it. It is actually very smooth and it doesn't vibrate a lot, so that's nice. So I'm just going to grab a brush, clean off the nails, and then I'm going to turn the volume on for a minute or so you can hear removal of the cuticles. And I do have it on lower RPMs when I do this. So I just had it a couple seconds so you could hear it, but you get the idea. It really isn't that loud. It's actually a nice sounding unit, which is good. I'm just going to finish the cuticles now, and then we're going to move on with doing the rest of the nails, the watch me work part of the video. And we're sticking around for, because I'm going to be doing some abstract nails, and they were so fun to do, and you can see the products that I'll use, and from beginning to end applying the base and builders and filing, all of that in this video. So I'm going to get started with that as soon as I'm done those cuticles. I'm just going to start with some nail prep. I'll spray those nails and then I'll wipe it off to remove the dust and oils. And then I'm going to be grabbing the primer and I'm going to be putting it on the natural nail, or say if I remove product and the natural nail is showing, I want to definitely get that primer on there. And once I apply the primer, of course it's going to dry. It doesn't take very long to dry. And then I'm going to grab my silicone thin base and apply that. And I'm going to do a very thin layer of that and push it down all over the whole nail. The base coat cured for 60 seconds. Now I'm applying the builders on 3 of the nails. I'm going to do a clear builder, and I'm doing a slip layer first, and I don't cure it, of course, and then I add a dollop of the builder and just float it over the nail to fill it in. So I'm using this clear right now, and I will be using a tinted pink builder next on 2 of the nails because I need some color under the abstract design I'll be doing. And I flash cure each one, of course, for 3 to 5 seconds, and then I move on to the next nail. I'm not going to show you all of them, but I'll show you a few of them just so you can see the application of the builders. And all of this system is from Magic Gel. Now the builder has cured all of them for 60 seconds, so I'm filing, and I did take some isopropyl alcohol and remove that sticky inhibition layer you get after it cures. So I'm taking that 180 grit file and I'm just going to shape them more now. I'm not going to do any filing on top. I just want to get that shape, that coffin shape, and she does have some nails that do arch downwards just slightly, so I will be going underneath those just to remove that arch. I have enough product on top that when I do go underneath, it balances it all out. So I'm going to use the e-file again from MelodySusie, and I just want to use a fine carbide bit, and I'm going to shape the nails now with that. So it's on probably about 20,000 RPMs, maybe a little bit higher. That's what I'm comfortable with, and I'm just going to do some shaping and debulking and just making them a nice finished filed nail. Before I forget, I do have a 12% off code for MelodySusie. It'll be down in the description, as well as the link to the e-file that I shared in this video. And I don't know if you noticed, but I'm using the MelodySusie fan below. It is excellent. It's actually better than the one in my desk. I've been using it a lot lately. It does collect the dust so nice. So anyways, that'll be down in the description as well. So now that I'm done finished filing, I'm just taking a buffing block and removing any scratches or indents on those nails so they're nice and smooth for the gel polish application. And I'm going to be using a hard gel color. This one's from Magic Gel that I'm going to be grabbing. It's so pretty, but I don't know the name of it offhand. If you want to know which color I use from them, let me know and I'll put it in the description. But before I apply it, I'm just taking some isopropyl alcohol to remove the dust, of course. So I'm just going to show you applying one coat to this nail, and I think I do one coat to another nail. I'm not going to show you this color on every nail because I want to get to the abstract nails right away. So on the abstract nails, I apply a sheer color. I just want that little bit more color as a base for the abstract, and then it just looks really pretty that way, of course. So I'll apply 2 coats on 2 of the nails, and of course they're going to cure for 30 seconds once I get those 2 coats on, and then I'll be sharing the products I'll be using for those abstract nails. So to apply the pigments, I need a white polish. So I'm just taking a Daily Charm one and applying some lines, one on one side, one on the other. And I'm going to pull it up a bit with a ombre brush. So I'm going to grab that next just to make it look more fun and abstract, not so squared, I guess you could say. I don't know how else to say that, but you know what I mean. You can see what I'm doing here. I'm pulling it up. And then the really important thing about this is once I have the white ready to go in the light, I'm only going to cure it for 10 seconds, no more. Just 10 seconds so that that pigment adheres to it. So the white cured for 10 seconds. Now we're going to be applying pigment, and I'm using a specific brush that works really good for applying pigment, but I'm not going to say right now where I got the brush from. I'm going to do a haul video. It's either going to be my next one or a couple videos away. So hit that notification bell so you don't miss that video. Anyway, so I'm just dabbing it into that white that cured for 10 seconds. And you can't see it, but I'm wiping the brush off camera to apply another color. And I think I do 3 or 2 more colors on this white. And then once I'm done applying all of the pigment, it has to fully cure the white. So you want to put it back in the light and cure it for 20 seconds. You can go longer if you want, as long as that white is cured. And then the pigment cures in the white. And when you go to top coat it, it won't smear then. So now that the white is fully cured, I'm just grabbing the soft brush and removing any extra pigment around the nail or on the nail because it's going to be still adhered to that white. So now I'm just going to top coat it quick and cure for 60 seconds. You don't have to top coat it right now, but I really wanted to in case, say I applied the spider gel that I'll be applying and I needed to wipe it off because it didn't look right. So this way it doesn't wreck the pigment. So I'm just kind of randomly pulling up some spider gel and I'm going to do it on the bottom here, and then I will do it on the other side at the top by the cuticle. And it's very abstract looking, so there's no rhyme or reason for what I'm doing. I'm just kind of giving it that abstract look. And then that's going to cure for 30 seconds once I have the other side that I'm doing now done. Spider gel is cured. Now I'm going to put a top coat again, and I'm not going to cure it, and I'm just going to grab some gold flakes and just kind of put them on the spider gel, just wherever I think it's going to look nice. And then it's going to cure for 60 seconds once I have the gold flakes where I want them. Now that that top coat is cured, I'm taking another top coat. This is my Magic Gel thicker top coat. Not that I need to apply a lot of thickness to this nail, but I just want to make it nice and smooth, and so that she doesn't feel any of those flakes or anything. And then, of course, I'm going to top coat the rest of the nails. I won't show it, and then they'll cure for 60 seconds. Before I go, I want to thank MelodySusie for sending me the e-file to share with you. I think it's a great starter e-file. I love the fact that it's cordless, chargeable, and it holds its charge well. It has low vibration, no heat in the handpiece, so that's nice. I hope you enjoyed seeing me do the watch me work part of the video. I love the abstract nails, perfect for summer. So thanks everybody for watching, and if you could please like and subscribe. As always, I'd really appreciate that, and I will see you in the next one.